go out of your way to get the audience to think in a way that they hadn't thought before. Is that something that started happening over the years, or again, did you come in with it?
I think some of that came about, I just think from doing hell rooms and trying to get people to pay attention. I would start, rather than having just necessarily a setup, I would more make like a statement that would make people go, what the f*** did he just say? You know, and you sort of lead them like you're going to. It's kind of like when I did the rescue dog bit. I start off making fun of how guilty that commercial makes you feel. And I'm making fun of the one-eyed pug and all the chewed up dogs on that thing. So see the face you just made. Exactly. And people just, they pull back, and then I'm leading you to the fact that I rescued a pit bull. And now I'm head over heels in love with it. So if I just come in all daffodils and just going, you people should rescue animals, it just comes.
Right.
It comes, so you got to make it funny. But there's another thing, like I enjoy annoying people. I don't know why. Not like the whole crowd, obviously, because then I'd be bombing. But there's a segment, like, that's when I'm having the most fun, when like 80% of the crowd is loving it, and then there's that 20% just going like, you know, just looking around, like, how are you laughing at this? And people don't notice. Sometimes I can see them, and if I can figure out what they're reacting to, it becomes like a game to see, like, if I can get them to yell at me or get up and start to leave. You know, I mean. Other than that, because there's a danger once you put together an hour that works, you know, is you can just stop working, you know, and then, you know, and you're just, it's a joke. I'll just show up. Can drink all night, you know. I'll walk my way through the radio, and I'll just keep doing this hour that I have memorized, and I'll be thinking about doing my taxes as I'm doing my jokes, but then what happens is everybody else catches up with you. And the next thing you know, you're that guy on stage going, you know, what's up with the Carter administration? Is this crazy? You know, and you become that guy, which is.
When you go back to hell gigs, I think the easiest thing in the world is then to kind of lower your material to just winning over that room that night. And I think a lot of people do that. Where you'll go, I'm going to do whatever joke I have to do in this room. Instead of, I think that your thing was always to go in and change the way people think. And only
I think it was more anger. I would get mad that I chose this job, that there wasn't security, and I would go up there and I wished I could have been that, like, look at this guy. This guy's crazy. How many? I try to do that. I just don't have that cruise ship welcome aboard vibe at all. And when I try and do it, it comes off horrifically phony. And I don't know. I think a lot of the reasons why I was able to get away with being angry on stage is just looking like Ron Howard. Like, no one necessarily really took me seriously. Like, I think if I actually looked like a hardcore dude, that I don't think that would work for me. But I think, you know, just having the Opie look, I think helps. I would think.
That's the first time that's ever been said in history. Even Ron Howard doesn't feel good
about
that.
Yeah, no. Well, that's the great thing about comedies. Whatever's wrong with you becomes your go-to. Is my head big or what? You know what I mean? You know? Then you cry backstage. I knew they always thought that.